And welcome to our second live stream, the 13th of July. And we have got for you our four female generations. We have Honeyduke, we have Coco, we have Bella, and we have Stripe. Okay, so let's put them in to the cage. Now, it's meant to be raining outside, which is why they're not outside. But it hasn't rained, so that's great. So there is Honeyduke. This is her daughter. That's Coco. We've then got her daughter, who is Bella. And then we've got Bella's daughter, who is Stripe. Now we'll set the camera up so you can see them. There we are. So we've got a quick tour of the run. They're in the conservatory, so we've got a fair bit of light. The sun is coming through the roof of the conservatory. So what have we got here? We have got. I'll put some more hay in. Anyone that saw the earlier video, which was of Myrtle and Mercury, we have just added some more hay in, and we have got there's some water, there's more hay, there's carrots, there's some grass. So that's all good stuff. Now we're going to run this for about an hour and a half, I think. So we've got there, we've got Bella. No, there's Bella. And down here we've got Honeyduke. You should be able to see them. And then we've got in there with Honeyduke is Stripe. And then here you've got Coco and you've got Bella. Now they're going to be moving around a fair bit. If you're already watching, thank you very much indeed. Spot's back on. Do give us a thumbs up. That would be great. And all the guinea pigs, obviously, now the sun's come out, why aren't they out on the grass? It's ridiculous because the forecast was light rain. And with all our paraphernalia, the idea of putting them on the grass, then bringing them off again and putting them away was a little bit too much of a job. So we are just watching and waiting. So the conditions at the moment here are forecast to be partially cloudy. There's no rain forecast. Saying it's 17 degrees, which is nice. Let's read that. The forecast earlier on is still saying the chance of rain. In fact, at 5 o'clock, which is about an hour's time, there is a 38% chance of rain. And at 6 o'clock, there's a 22% chance of rain. Now, quite frankly, if we put them out, it will probably rain. So we're going to leave these. These will not go out today. But tomorrow, on Sunday, the 14th of July, we're going to do a lot of live streaming. And it'll all be outside. So do please join us. Now, I think we may be able to be live streaming from maybe 10 o'clock. We shall see. It depends on the conditions. It's saying it's going to be sunny from 6 in the morning. So if the ground is dry, we could probably do some live streaming quite early, which would be really, really good. We do not want any rain at all. That'll be the plan. We don't want any rain. So if you've watched the earlier live stream that we did of Myrtle and Mercury, we had something like 6.5 hours of view time from you all. So thank you all so much. That is great stuff. So where are we in the latest news? Moondust is getting nearer to having her babies. Figaro is off tomorrow. He's going off in the afternoon. So well, the plan is after this live stream that will last about an hour and a half, our plan is to put Figaro and Moondust in here. That'll be your last opportunity to see them on a live stream. But they're all very lovely. So you've got four in here. They're four generations. So if you are watching this and you haven't followed us before, do subscribe. That'd be great. Subscription is appreciated. We are aiming to get 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2024. Will we do it? We are going to give it a very good try. Can we also just thank our present subscribers? We have got a fantastic group of subscribers at the moment. We are nearly at 7,000. We have got about 140 to go, and we reach 7,000. And I am confident that we can reach 10,000 by the end of the year. We are getting nearly 400 a month. So we've still got 5 full months to go. And 5 times 400 is 2,000. And that would only leave us with 1,000 to aim for. And I think we could possibly do it. We'll certainly be close. And we've got the characters here to do it. We've got some great characters. Again, if you haven't seen it before, you are looking at Moondust. Sorry, not Moon. You're looking at Moondust is going to have some babies. So the white one here is Honeyduke. She is the great grandmother of that one, is Stripe. And so they all get on very well. They all live together in a cage. It's a nice big cage. They all get on the grass as much as we can when the weather's really good. They haven't actually been on the grass for 2 weeks. The weather's been that bad, which has been unbelievable. So that's really, really bad. We've had some atrocious weather. The worst weather we can actually have is drizzle. Drizzle. Pluto rabbits. I've seen them all before. You've got so many, I can't keep track of their names apart from Spike, my favourite. I say, yes, Spike. Pluto rabbit. Spike was Honeyduke's mum. We lost Spike, sadly, at the start of 2024. Very sad. She just went downhill rapidly. And but she did meet her great granddaughter, Stripe. So hopefully she passed on a few tales and stories from her youthhood. Excellent. Spots. So, Simon, I'm going to see what I can find about the effect of video speed on watch hours. That is fantastic, Spot. One of the things that we're doing, if you pick that up and you're asking, we're wondering why, is that we are aiming to get 4,000 watch hours by the within 365 days. That is what YouTube requires to enable a channel to be monetized. Now, channels do not have to be monetized to create great content, but to keep creating great content, you need some motivation. Enthusiasm will get you only so far, but the motivation is to reach 4,000 watch hours over the preceding 365 days. And by doing that, YouTube then give you a tiny cut on some of the adverts, the money they get for adverts. And then you can use that to feed your animals, or you can go on holiday. But I don't think we'll be going on holiday, so we'll be feeding the animals. So that's all very, very good. So we currently have got 716 viewed hours in the last 365 days. So if you're sitting watching this with a glass of wine or soft drink, and you're thinking, why should I subscribe to this channel? Well, if you like cute guinea pigs or cute animals and you want to switch off and relax after a tough old day down the coal mine, this is the channel for you. You will get our pet guinea pigs, and there are families. We've got 3 families here. We have these 4, which is what we affectionately call the crazy crew. We've got some teddies, which have got some babies. And we've got what we call the mummy line as well. Pluto rabbits said the coal mine. Well, they might be down the coal mine. They might not be. Or they might be an astronaut, family of astronauts. I don't know. YouTube will live on, Pluto rabbits, and live on and live on. And it will be on forever. So one day in the future, astronauts in Mars might be watching this. They have nothing better else to do than watch this. So you may be. So we've got teddies. We've also got the mummy line, which is Mummy the guinea pig, who then had Marshmallow, who's the icon on this channel, the icon picture, who then had Stardust. And we've got Stardust still. And Stardust's daughter is Myrtle. We've got her. Myrtle's daughter is Mercury. We've got her. We got Storm, who's Mercury's daughter. And Storm had a daughter called Moondust. And we've got her. And Moondust's got some babies inside her, and they're kicking. So potentially there's 6 generations lined up there. Now, if you're watching this and you don't subscribe, you might be missing out potentially on a 6th generation photo and video shoot. And how much missing would be in your life? Your life would be empty if you didn't see 6 generations of guinea pigs at some point on our channel. Now, I would say to you, what other channels on YouTube have 6 generations of any animal? Who knows? So there you are. So if you're just watching this and you've got to the end of my words, please do consider hitting that subscribe and the bell and all that old stuff, and then follow us. So like I say, you might be down the coal mine today, curing that cold, having a shower and thinking, what can I watch? Well, you've been dynamiting all day, and the coal dust is in your hair or between your toenails. Well, you can watch Buck's Guinea Pig Talks. And believe me, once you've watched our channel, you'll be racing back to that coal mine. Right, so let's go back to the real world. Spot has said, Moondust must be close to her time. Can you guess by feet how many she will have? Well, Spot, she's got 4 feet. But if you mean the babies, I've had a look at her, and unlike her mum, she doesn't look as though she's going to have loads. So I think we are looking at 2. I guess I feel. Sorry, I didn't have glasses on. I didn't have my glasses on. Roll on the floor laughing is ROFL. There we are. So, yes, by feel. Right, haven't feel. Okay, so yeah, I reckon she's got 2. As you know, we weigh our guinea pigs every Sunday. So, LOL, laugh out loud. So we weigh our guinea pigs every single Sunday, and we generally, if they have like 4 or 5 or 6, weight just piles on, and it's really good. You can look at the previous data, and you can work out roughly how many they're going to have and when, because you can go on previous guinea pigs that have had 6 or 5 or 4, or even 3. 2 is a bit more tricky, and 1 is really difficult. 1, you don't even know they're pregnant. But Moondust is lying down and standing up, and old people. Old people sleigh. Yeah, like my age. Anyway, so Moondust is currently chilling out in her cage, and she's lying down, and Figaro is just being Figaro, really. So he's all right. She's okay, and so I reckon there's two. Now Figaro is off tomorrow. He's off home. He's been called home. So that's fine because she's fairly close to having those babies. And tomorrow, the plan is that we are going to do a photo shoot, and it's not going to be live. It's not going to be live. We're going to do a photo shoot with Figaro and Democritus and their three youngsters. So that'll be fun, but that will not be live. And we're not. We'll sort of film bits and pieces. I think a bird flew over. Don't worry. And so that's gonna be interesting. Um, and then what will happen is that we'll put them on the grass. We'll do some live streams, and you can just enjoy all the great just watching them run around. It'll be really, really good. So we're looking forward to that. That'd be really nice, actually. Um, so that's tomorrow, and then we'll see what happens with moon dust babies. Now, we're going away in the coming weeks for a week. So our friend has said she's going to take moon dust and any babies, and there'll be Storm and Stardust. They're going to go off as a package together because we do have people who look after our guinea pigs, but we can't ask them to additionally keep the social media going. So what we're going to do is so basically um, Stardust and Storm and Moondust. And any babies, they'll be together. They'll go to our friend, and so it'll be good. Oh, I can't tell you, Pluto Rabbits. It's top secret. Being a social media influencer, we can't tell you where we go or when we go because we could end up in the newspapers. But I won't mention the Kardashians. I can't say anything more than that. So we have to be a bit careful when we say we go away because we do. Um, well, I didn't want to go away. Uh, my wife said, "Should we go away?" I said, "Why don't you go away?" She said, "No, you've got to come with us." So we have to. I do play the "We've got guinea pigs" card, but it doesn't always work. So that's so we are going away, and we do have someone actually because they run this. We we do have someone who has a business doing animals, and I like going away. It's because the rest of the family I don't like coming away with me. So we have someone that comes round to our house, and they'll feed the guinea pigs. Um, they'll also do our post, but we haven't got to worry about the bins, so we don't worry about that. So they'll come and do all those bits and pieces, and then the uh, the guinea pigs in that time we're away, they don't go on the grass. Okay, so they stay in their cages, and then they'll get moved into other cages halfway through the week. So then they'll get tons of vegetables and tons of food. So and they'll get pulled up grass. We have to try and work it in such a way. I have been recognised. I have been recognised walking around our area, and so we do get recognised, and we're like, "Who are you?" And it's like I'm saying, so people say, "Like you're Simon." I'm saying, "Who are you?" And so that's quite interesting. Also people that we gave guinea pigs to a few years ago. There was a family out, and they said Simon, and I was like, Who are you? And they said, we got guinea pigs from you. And I'm thinking, oh God, are they all right? So, how are they? So, they're fine. It's all right at that point. As if they say, we got guinea pigs off, and you're like, yeah. And they say, oh, they're ill. And it's like, oh, well, it's not my problem. But no, we haven't had that yet. We do get recognised. It's really weird because people know us and we don't know them. And if they might have come here once, we only know them from once. So that's quite strange. Um, Actually, when you meet people, so we had Cadbury who had five. She had three boys because the two girls and her went together, but she had three boys. And a local lady, she wanted one of the boys, and and I and she came round. She couldn't choose which one she wanted, so I was like, all right. And the reason she wanted one was because she was a really experienced guinea pig lady, and she wanted just to breed once, and then chop him, then take him to the vet and chop his bits, all that sort of stuff. So we're like, okay. So at least he has some fun. Then she'll sort him out, and the vets will. And so she came round, and then we were at a place near to us, and they said hi to us. Like I was thinking, who are you? And they would talk about, oh, it's guinea pig. Oh, yeah. So that's how it goes. So we do get spotted and recognised, which is nice. But you also have to, you've got to like be polite to everyone because you never quite know who's recognising you. Or if you're like rude to people, you don't quite know if they're going to sort of slate you off on the internet. So like if you haven't got like any social media, you can be rude to people. But if you have got social media, you can't be because you just don't quite know if there's an issue with someone, if they find out who you are. And yeah, I wear a big hat, Pluto rabbits, and sunglasses. So I know the price of fame. It is really, you can ROFL if you want to, but honestly, you do have to be a bit careful. And yeah, you've got to just even when I do the shows, when I go to a local group and do a guinea pig show, whilst I get paid, it's not a lot, but I do get some money. And when I first started it, I only asked for a small amount. Ah, Angelique is here. Hello, Angelique. And so I used to ask for a very small amount of money just to get my foot in the door. And and then I increased my price up. And I just thought, well, I'll just put that price and someone will either say no or yes. Kept saying yes. And then once you get a reputation, a positive reputation, then people will pay. So that's really good. We get more than expenses. Yeah, we do. We do. Yes, we do. My time is like everybody's. My time is valuable, and if I just had to go with myself, that's fine. But when you've got to take your animals, even if you've got to go 2 or 3 miles down the road, you still got to drive there. You've got to take your animals. It's a bit of a. It's lovely. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy speaking to the. I enjoy speaking to the children about animal welfare, but it is important to make sure you value your own time. So that's what I do. So yeah. So originally it was 20, and then it was 30, and now it's 20 and 30 together. Now it's 50. So I just say it's 50. And then if people say, yeah, that's fine. If they say no, that's fine. But I realised that the groups I go and speak to, this is the kids groups. This isn't the schools or the nurseries. This is the kids groups. So I realised that, well, they get £10 a month from each of them. Anyway, there's 200 children, or so there's 20 children. So if they want a celebrity, and the celebrity does charge, so you have to You have to kind of think, what is my time worth? And you have to say, you have to think, so if I ask too much, then people are going to say no. But if you just ask for what you think is fine, then you could do. Where's your nursery base, Pluto? What rough area is it? Just give me a rough area, and then I'll probably tell you it's too far. But like nurseries are easy because that's just a show and tell. That is nothing more. Yeah, too far. And but I have been to Twickenham, but I went to the rugby stadium to see the Rolling Stones. We'll get the guinea pigs out. There was well, Honeyduke is. Are you coming out? You coming out? Why have you gone in? She said, I'll lift the boo. Let me lift it up, and then what they'll do is they'll all scatter, and then they'll come back. There's four of them in there. You see. There we are. That's carrot. I couldn't put that little house down. I thought it was stuck under a foot as a carrot. Right, so there's three in there, and there's one there. There is. So, yeah. So it's all good stuff. So we've got. I'm going to get some grass, all right, from the garden, and then they'll all come out. So I'll be back. I'll be back, and then they'll all come out. Now they should all come out. Um, Spot. Not only that, you can only make so many speaking engagements. A well-balanced price point keeps demand for your time in check. Spot. We should have a different channel, shouldn't we? Yes, the price point is important. I have had a local school was interested, and I said they said they want me to come in. And I thought, what do I do? I thought, well, so I over doubled what I normally charge for local groups, and I thought, what? Because my time on a Friday, it's like, how much time do I need? I think, well, I've got to take the animals there. I've got to do something, come back, and that's half my day gone. So I did suggest a price. They didn't come back to me, which is fine. It's. I think the price I suggested was actually really reasonable because it wouldn't have been more than 30 kids in the class. For my price, it would have been just over £3, just over £4. But it's like, what do you charge? You know. Also, what do you need to? What is your reason for doing for going to speaking to kids and schools and clubs and things? If it's a business, then you do it as a business. You'll go all over the place. If it's just a hobby or a hobby plus, which I call it, then you can only do so much. And also, you have to be under the tax threshold and all that stuff. So you've got to be. But also, it's not like I'm dealing with financial, not advising on financial matters. So it's only guinea pig, it's pets. So it's kind of the entertainment type thing, but it's entertainment and it's also information, entertainment, information, education, it's that kind of thing. So we've got lots of animals that are appearing on this, which is very sweet. I've got sheep and monkeys and dinosaurs and birds, and we've got hedgehogs and worms. And Angelique from Germany is putting up some nice pictures. We're trying to get some guinea pigs out here. We're at 30 minutes. Now, I said we'll do this for an hour and a half, okay? And then we're going to get, all being well, we are going to get Moon Dust and Figaro out. Now, Figaro's off tomorrow. So this is your final chance to see him on a live stream. Because tomorrow, we'll be doing some of the others on live streams. And we've got to weigh the guinea pigs, got to do some nail trimming. So we have to do things on a Sunday. I can't just spend all of my day on guinea pigs. I do have other things to do. Let's try and get some guinea pigs moving, and then I'll leave it and I'll come back in half an hour, okay? Because I've got to do sort of showbiz stuff like empty the dishwasher and um, write some jokes. So let's try and get Coco out. Yeah. No, at the moment, Coco is blocking Honeyduke. Honeyduke's in there. Now, Honeyduke should come out. Now, Honeyduke's mouth is currently in that four squares thing. And also, there should be Bella there. Now, at some point, they're going to be thinking, I really want that grass. It's also getting slightly warmer in here. I have got important human stuff to do. I can't sit here all day, I can assure you. I've got so much to do. So much. But it's nice to do this because it's all right. Chilling out. We're on a chill out day here. We're not. We had a busy old morning, and it's a chill out day. Right, Monday looks wet, so there'll be nothing Monday outside. Tomorrow is the day when we are live streaming. There is a small chance of rain up to 4 o'clock, a tiny chance up to 6 o'clock, and then so tomorrow is live stream day. So you must join us tomorrow. We are going to absolutely raise the roof on live streaming. I know we want the guinea pigs. I know. The guinea pigs haven't appeared, have they? They're looking through the bars. Okay. You're playing online PC games. Okay. With friends. We're watching the live on my phone. Okay, so that's all good. Um right. Now we'll try and get some games. I'll go and get some cucumber. Okay, I'll go and get some cucumber. Yes, that is Coco. All right, and then at the you can see Honeyduke at the window, at the arch window, and then there's just about on that on that second arch there in the middle. That is in there is Stripe, and behind Honeyduke is Bella. Right, so Bella is jammed in behind Honeyduke. And Honeyduke's just looking. Her big mouth is through uh, those those bars. I'll go and get some cucumber. Okay, that should get some out. Let's see. Let's see. LAGPR. What's that? Is that game? I've got regular live streams I watch on Saturday and Sunday. So, Spot, do the live streams? Do they are they regular at a fixed time every day on the weekend? Right. So you can see. So there's Coco, and I can see. Okay, so there is, and in that window there, that is going to be Bella. They're not making as much movement as I thought they would. So this is the live stream that enables all our subscribers to chat to each other. There are some guinea pigs in the background, but the guinea pigs aren't really doing very much. So the live stream is for the benefit of our subscribers to post pictures of fruits and to do laughing emojis and to chat to each other. So that's where we are at the moment. So I'm going to come back in about half an hour's time. I'll let you get back to doing all your stuff. If you are watching, thank you very, very much indeed. Some live streams obviously are more interesting than others. Um, when I go, the gifts will start coming out. Ah, okay. Maybe I mean I'd love to do some fixed live stream, but it wouldn't be like just guinea pigs in the cage because it's not as exciting. What would we do? I'd be sitting at a a table, and I'd be doing guinea pig stuff. And that worked really well on Facebook. And introducing some guinea pigs, bringing some guinea pigs in, going close up on them, and involving, making it interactive. So that's the plan. So we just need to get onto that. So that's all good stuff. Right. So I'm gonna wander off. So you can see Coco. Now, Coco, do you want? She doesn't even want to eat the cucumber. So don't know. I'm gonna leave these piggies, and I'll come back in half an hour, and we'll see what they've done. Oh yes, 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 yes. Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue. Yes. Now, Spot. How many people regularly watch the LAGPR? How many people watch the Los Angeles Guinea Pig Rescue Spot? What sort of numbers of people watching their live stream is it? Very roughly. Wow. 100, 250. Now, how many people, how long is the live stream on for? What's the fixed slot? Roughly, is it 2 hours, 3 hours, um, half an hour? Yeah, Honeyduke's chattering her teeth. Um, Bella is eating the grass, and Coco is eating cucumber. So the question. Okay. So would they do? So Spot, would they do half an hour, 30 minutes, or yeah, is there like a or 10 minutes? Is there sometimes it's just like 10 minutes quickly? Because if with 100 to 250, if you did 10 minutes, that's still huge amounts. Wow, 2 hours. Goodness me. So if even if it wasn't very, even if it wasn't very regularly, so how often do they do that? Once a month? 5 hours. Cool. That's going to smash the hours, or that's going to get wow, 5 hours. And do they have so okay, gosh. Is that every um so is that once a regular on Saturday? Wow. But they've got like is it 400,000 subscribers? It's a huge amount of subscribers, I think. And they've got they've got all the content, haven't they? Because that's the thing. Because if you're a guinea rescue, you can just keep bringing guinea pigs out. So this is Fred, this is Mabel, this is Trevor, and you can then just yeah. And that's the thing on live stream. If you fix to a time when we were on YouTube, no, sorry, when we were on Facebook Live, we did 2 o'clock every Saturday, and we'd get about 20 people. Oh, 200. Okay, 200. Okay, but that's still a fantastic amount of live stream people. Um, Also, if you've got what matters is not necessarily the size of your subscribers. It matters how many are active. So there's 4 of you at the moment on this, and there was homeschooler as well. That's 5. But on the earlier stream we did with Merton and Mercury, that got 6 hours, 6.5 hours of view time. So to have 200,000 and to have 100 people or 250 people, that's pretty amazing for that long. And if you've got up-to-date content, then you've got watchable content, which is why we're thinking if we do like a chat showy type thing, which worked on Facebook, then people can just dip in and watch it. So that's easy. And that's easy to do. We can do that. We have tons of content we can start to use. So that's all fine. So as you can see at the moment, at the back, we've got Coco. There's Honeyduke. She's coming out, stretching her leg. She's now in with Bella. She's eating. Oh, Bella's now out. And so there's a bit of action. Bella's going for the grass. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Right. So it's like a day in the life type thing, isn't it? Yeah. So it's like um, it's like so it doesn't, it's not a running commentary, but she can talk to the camera. So it's a bit like the Truman Show, but with the lady and her guinea pigs. So that's very much going to be a dip in and dip out type thing. Now they're all out, Angela. You see, you were waiting on that. Okay, so Coco's now coming out, and Stripe's coming out, and Honeyduke is eating a massive amount of grass in her mouth. Stripe's now coming out to have a squeeze through with Honeyduke. She won't get very far with that. Bella is eating. Yeah. Okay. Do you think she has more than one camera spot? Because you can get a little device that will flick between your cameras. Also, I mean, if you invest in the expense of it, then you can do multiple camera angles. You can choose. So potentially, if we had 2 or 3 of um, these webcams, we could do that. I think it's good. It's good to show behind the scenes at a rescue because you actually explain what's involved. And if people have guinea pigs and they just sort of breed them irresponsibly, then you've got to learn what you're doing. I think people want things too quickly these days. I mean, when we one main camera had phone. Wow, okay, okay. I think when my wife was asking me about pets for the family back in 2015, 2016, we were originally just going to stick with goldfish because I had guinea pigs when I was a lot younger. And then the question was, well, it's rabbits or guinea pigs. I said, well, I'll go for guinea pigs. And our friend who lends us the boys, I knew her in the early 90s, not very well, but I knew Pluto Rabbits. Get your dad to get a YouTube channel and he can watch this as well. And so I said, well, we'll get guinea pigs. But I wasn't actually, back in 2015, 2016, I wasn't really keen on getting any pets at all. But we ended up with these. So it's like, and these are all, well, Honeydukes are what, third generation from our original Hermione. And then Stardust is third generation from Mummy. And Xenocrates is should be a fourth generation from Socrates. So yeah. Now Coco, look at Coco shoving it all into her mouth. Mercury eats the same. Yes, we often see other people on other people's Facebooks. I think, why are they not following? Why are they not watching us? But I don't do so much Facebook now. I really don't. I used to do a lot of it, and we did a 5 generation photo shoot with Marshmallow and Myrtle. Sorry, Marshmallow, Stardust, Myrtle, Mercury, and Storm, and that took me from 4,000 to 18,000 on Facebook, and that was what, a couple of years ago. I think 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, maybe 18 months ago. Anyway, so that's why we. But the monetization for Facebook isn't that much unless you do straight reels and long videos. So I just switched over to YouTube to try and do that because it seems better. Because if you put a video on Facebook, it just syncs once it's been watched. But on YouTube, it kind of works it a bit. Just get females, Angelique. Don't get a mixture of males and females. Just get females. A big group of 10 to 12 is quite a lot. Um, if you had interaction with six is a good number. That's quite. I mean, I'm not telling you. I'm just suggesting. With watching our guinea pigs, when you've got these four and you've got two others like um, Mercury and Myrtle, six is quite a lot of interaction with them all. Yeah, it'd be really good. It'd be really good. Right, guys, I'm going to come back in about half an hour. Okay, so we're going to run this stream for another 45 minutes. Oh, Angelique, if you have males and females and you breed, you need to make sure you've got a route for the babies. Otherwise they'll move you into the small bedroom, and every room will have guinea pigs. Right. So okay. So I'm going to come back. Great to hear that the Los Angeles guinea pig place. Yeah. You're right. Really. Okay. So it's really good. But I'm going to stand up, and then no doubt Honeyduke will move. They're all out now. They're all out. They're all out. There they are. So if I stand up, they're all going to slightly scatter. And then when I've gone, they'll all come out. Okay, right. Catch you guys later on. Do keep watching. That's great. Thank you. Oh, I told you. Right, we are back. We are back. So, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? We have got. There we are. Now, we're going to be closing this one down in a minute or so's time. And then we're going to get you, all being well, we are going to get Moondust and Figaro. And Figaro leaves us tomorrow. So if you're watching, thank you very much indeed. That is superb. We've had an hour and a half of the crazy crew. And I'm going to put them away. And Honeyduke is giving me the eye. She is looking at me. Hello. You all right? She's going to be going away. Now you can see Coco there. And inside there's next to a stripe. And at the back is it's Bella. Right. So thank you very much. If you haven't already, please do click up the thumb. We've got, I'll give you another 1 minute, 45 seconds. Okay, which is really, really cool. Let's just quickly go through these. We have got, okay, so people are putting lots and lots of lovely chat. So this is really, really cool. This is so we are now giving the means of people to meet up and to chat to each other. This is fantastic stuff. Honeyduke looks so cute. She is. She's the most favourite guinea pig, says Quiggies, which is fantastic. And who's favourite pig? Spike. I know Spike was lovely. And what have we got? Spike's so cute. She really is. Spike was great. We're gonna try and get back to the Spike look. We've got a minute left. I'm going to close this down. Then I'm going to go and put these away. I'll bring Moondust and Figaro in, and then I've got to do a thumbnail, and then I'll fire it all up. So you have to give me 15, 20 minutes for that, please. That'd be really, really good. So I will. So thank you very much indeed for all your views. That is great. Simon cracks the whip. I know. No, engagement is brilliant. You can chat away. That is fine. That is what we are here for. Thank you very, very much indeed. Okay, I've got 10 seconds left. It is really, really appreciated. You can chat away whatever you want to. I don't mind, as long as you keep viewing. Sometimes guinea pigs don't do anything. Right, everyone. See you in about 20 minutes. Thank you all so very much indeed.